Okay, guys, we've got some great concepts to send to the M&M's folks. I think they're really going to love them, especially the one about making the green M&Ms sexier. Great job on that, Fumi.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I spent all night thinking about that M&M, so sexy. So.
Well, our next client is pretty wild. It's the CDC, and they want us to come up with some ideas for the vaccine.
So we're coming up with a campaign to encourage people to get the vaccine.
Sorry if that was confusing. No. They want us to come up with a vaccine for COVID-19, coronavirus, the pandemic thing. Hello? Is that making any sense?
Shouldn't a doctor be doing this? I don't know if we are qualified or should be.
To be honest, all I know how to do is to make things sexy. That's kind of why I got hired.
And Fumi, you're so good at it, never stop. Okay? Courtney, the job is to come up with ideas, all right? So they asked us, and they're giving us a butt ton of money, so let's just do our jobs and brainstorm.
Okay, I guess I could start. It's kind of a really stupid idea, but I do think that we should start with an inactivated vaccine just to protect the older patients to make sure they don't get too many side effects.
I think it would be really helpful to start simple, like just try everything normal before we start inventing new substances. Like, has anybody tried water or, I don't know, maybe milk?
Yeah, so just jumping off of that, hats, right? Like there's a lot of hats that we maybe haven't tried on, and maybe one of them as a vaccine.
I pitched a branded content video to General Mills for their new Twizzler cereal, Honey Nut Twizzleros. I bet using WebMD, I could rework that script to be like a scientific formula for a vaccine for COVID-19.
Guys, I read this super interesting article, and it was saying that there has been some success in the recombinant vector vaccine in the clinical trials. And basically it just takes a human adenovirus, and they use that to express the spike in protein cells in the SARS-CoV-2 virus. And we can build on the research that we've learned from that.
Huh, that's really interesting. Where'd you read that article?
I don't know. Let me find it. I'll look it up really quick.
Yeah, you can't just bring up random articles you read while you were drunk. You need to cite your sources.
Well, I wasn't drunk.
You sure?
I just enjoy reading these clinical
You sound
trials.
drunk now.
Okay, so actually my hat idea was actually kind of stupid because I didn't think it through. It wasn't enough protection. What if we all wore one color like yellow? I've never gotten sick wearing anything like this. I feel great.
You look like the sun, yeah.
Viruses don't have opinions.
That's your opinion.
I just think that we need a medical professional to really...
Oh, a medical professional. Yeah, Courtney, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. It's the first thing you said that actually made sense. Do you guys remember that video where I was a doctor, but I was administering puns instead of medicine?
Yes, Doogie Punzer. It got 40 views.
Classic, seriously.
What if I reworked that so I'm a doctor that's administering the vaccine instead of puns? I could go on the medicine section of Yahoo Answers and have that script ready by end of day.
Seriously, guys, I think before we start doing rewrites or, God forbid, reshoots, we should really work with what we have. Have we tried soda? Maybe it's milk and soda in tandem, Sip of soda, sip of milk.
That's gross.
COVID's dead,
It's called COVID-19, right? Why don't we just stress the fact that it's only 19 to make it sexy, like a barely legal pandemic, Does that make sense?
Oh my God, that makes so much sense. I just don't think it's what the CDC is looking for.
Okay, so it's actually really simple, all right? It's power clashing. You mix two patterns that shouldn't match. The virus is not gonna like that at all. You're immune, baby.
It's from bats, right? We all know that. So why don't we just make a really sexy bat? I understand that bats are already known to be sexy creatures, but I'm talking next level. I'm talking bats with thongs.
Oh!
Check this out, right?
Humans shouldn't see that.
What are you doing?
Good.
Now we're all on a list. Wait a minute. You said thongs, right? Thongs makes me think of Cisco. Cisco makes me think of music, which reminds me of the jingle that I wrote for the Geico PetSmart collab. I mean,
Nice.
that would probably work as is if we could somehow put it into a syringe, like a musical syringe. I bet Lady Gaga has one of those.
I really I don't want to pull rank. I've been hiding this from you guys. I went to med school for 8 years, and while I was there, we were doing vaccine development. That's the only thing I studied. The only reason I didn't graduate is because I get cold feet at big ceremonies. Otherwise, I'd be with Fauci.
Sure.
I really do appreciate this whole thing.
Okay,
but
Courtney, if no one is sparking to your ideas, let them go.
No.
It's like they didn't teach reading a room in med school. Am I right?
Paging Dr. Courtney. You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor.
Cadaver's already dead because you're so boring.
Kill the cadaver. Are you drunk right now, Courtney?
Okay, guys, we got some great pitches, all right? Incredible pitches. Maybe Courtney's are weird, but everyone else is top-notch. But, let's just go again, all right? Lightning round, kind of top-of-the-dome ideas. Don't overthink it.
All right, I got it. Sexy syringes.
Nice.
Ooh. Soup. It's a liquid and a food. Maybe also a vaccine?
All right, one freaking word. Plaid.
You know, watching my horrible one-man show on Vimeo could be the vaccine.
Okay, maybe we
Not
could
now,
just-
Courtney.
So rude, Courtney. Oh, we should try juice before soda because it's natural. I mean, the disease is natural, so maybe the vaccine is in nature too. There's so many things in the juice family, but milk is like, I'm just getting a vibe.
That's more than a vibe.
You know, milk is juice too. It's cow juice.
Right.
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that.
Hello, just checking to see if you've got that vaccine for me yet.
Oh, hi, Dr. Fauci. I didn't realize you'd be joining us in person. Okay, yes, we have a rough draft, and it is milk.
Milk is the vaccine? Cow juice?
Yes?
Of course! Why didn't I think of that? Genius! It does a body good! Great work, everyone! You're all invited to my birthday party this Saturday!
That's crazy, yes!
I'm free.
Dr. Fauci, hi. So glad you liked that idea. I just want to say that I am truly your biggest fan. You were my biggest role model in med school. I had you on my wall. I am obsessed with you. You are incredible.
Yeah, whatever, you're drunk. I gotta go wash my car. See ya!
Bye.
Bye, Fauci. Oh, even he knew you were drunk. That's great.
I'm sober.
So drunk.
You've been diagnosed
So
drunk.
God. Guys, gotta be honest. Could Fauci be like a little sexier?
I quit. I'm good.
Yeah.